Hello, welcome to the Ingredient Channel, where I recreate and share authentic Chinese recipes every week. Today, I'm going to share a recipe of Mapo Tofu, another staple dish of Eastern Asian communities. Although it is originated from Sichuan China, Mapo Tofu has evolved into multiple versions in different regions, including Korean, Vietnam, and Japan. I cook Mapo Tofu almost every week and recently have made some improvements which I believe are worth of sharing. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share the video. Alright, follow me. For the main ingredients, we're gonna need silken tofu. Although firm tofu works, it is lack of the tenderness. If you can find it, I highly recommend using silken tofu for this recipe. Next, ground beef. I have tried ground pork and turkey. While they all taste fine, ground beef gives the best fragrance. Scallion, ginger root, garlic, certainly Sichuan peppercorn, the soul of Sichuan cuisine. Then, hot pepper paste. I'm using the Korean hot pepper paste, which is easier for me to get from my local grocery store and has very similar taste as the Chinese version. Dice the tofu into 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter cubes. Be gentle as the silken tofu is very tender. By the way, you may have realized my recipes sometimes include non-traditional ingredients compared to other Chinese cooking channels, as I live in the United States and sometimes it is hard to find the exact traditional Chinese ingredients. While I crave for the authentic tastes, I try to leverage similar ingredients from the local stores. I opened the channel to share these recipes, hoping to help some of you who are into Chinese food but are having similar trouble to recreate the taste due to the limited resources. Next, chop the scallion. Store the green parts separately as we're going to use them for garnishment later. Mince the garlic and ginger root. In a pot with boiling water, put the tofu in. Add 1 teaspoon of salt and bring to a boil, and simmer for 2 minutes. This step is important as it locks the moisture inside the tofu and it reduces the strong soybean smell. 2 minutes later, take the tofu out and set aside. In a heated pan with 4 tablespoons of cooking oil, add the Sichuan peppercorns. Medium heat, fry until the peppercorns turn dark. Shovel them out. Stir fry the minced garlic, ginger root, and scallion. Use half of the garlic and the stem parts of the scallion. Keep the other half of the garlic and the green leaf of the scallion for use later. Then add the ground beef. Saute until the beef turns brown. Add about 3 tablespoons of red chili powder. Feel free to adjust as preferred. Add ground white pepper, about 1 teaspoon. Cooking wine, 2 tablespoons. Add 1 tablespoon of the hot pepper paste. Dark soy sauce, 2 teaspoons. Mix well. 1 cup of water. Add in the tofu. Be gentle. One teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt. Bring to a boil and simmer for 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, add the second half of minced garlic. Now let's add the starch liquid, which is made with 2.5 teaspoons of starch and 1/3 cup of water. Mix well, add half of the liquid first, wait until the broth gets thicker. Then add the second half. Let it simmer for another minute or so. Add 1 teaspoon of oyster sauce. Gently mix a few times. Turn off the heat. Add the chopped scallion, which we have reserved for so long. Serve. The spicy, flavorful tofu and beef are very tempting. Promise you, definitely can compare to any restaurant made. Just make sure you cook enough rice to satisfy your stomach. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you around.